Don't watch that. Watch this.
Well, what do you mean by this? Oh, well, this is my channel. Welcome to it. And if you guys do really enjoy it, you can go in, you can click the share button. That really, really helps the algorithm. Go to Twitter, Facebook, Blogger. I don't even know what the crap that is. Reddit, all the stuff. So if you do love that, we also have a join button. You go in, you click a little join button. $4.99 a month. You get all the cool, awesome emojis. Now, enjoy the video. You know, I don't view myself to be all that patriotic. But sometimes, enough is enough. Hello everyone, I am Mecha Random 42, the one, the only, the original, your favorite YouTube consumer advocate, Harpy. And, well, this isn't necessarily a case of consumer advocacy or ripping Star Trek a new one, even though it might very well deserve it after pretty much what it's done to itself.
I like science.
Yeah, I like science too, a lot, but that's not what Star Trek has anything to do with, or this video. For example, this is a video to call out a lot of just the idiocy. We can't just treat people like equals anymore. No, we have to separate and categorize and label and bait. Oh yeah, and Karen's no, race, gender, color. Other than just your attitude. If your attitude stinks, you're going to be a Karen. And I got to go a little Karen on this one. I'm very proud of the flight attendant and concerned bystander for not taking the bait here from Queen Karen. She was trying really, really hard to be called a certain name and have them react because you know what? Then she has a reason. Then everything she does is forgiven. So when we see this behavior, it is important to not stoop to that level of the SJWs who go immediately to those names and those words, because like I said, this is how people do react. This is how I've seen plenty of videos where they do go immediately to that word, and she's trying awful hard. Let's take a look at some of this.
Now don't push me. Go to the bathroom and sit down. You see what she did? I need to get to my husband. Ma'am, I need to get to my door. She want me to go to jail.
So she needs to get you the back here as for if anybody who's flown, I fly quite a bit actually. There are certain things you have to go through, like safety procedures, checks. You have to go, and if you're a flight attendant, there's certain seats you have to be in at certain times. If the pilot says, hey, everybody in their seat, you kind of have to do that. Regardless of who you are, what class you sit in, how much money you have, what color your skin is, it's not about any of that. It's about safety. And guess what? Guess when a lot of these rules are put into play? So for this woman to come in and decide it has anything to do with her is narcissistic, selfish, and she is a
y'all see how she antagonizing me?
In my opinion.
The lady doing me, look, and then she coming. Look, all I'm trying to do is use the bathroom. Watch. The lady is getting aggressive with me.
You're not listening.
I'm not a child.
Stop acting like one. If you're not a child, sit down, shut up, do as you're told, and stop acting like a child, right? Stop acting like a child. So first when she doesn't get her way and say, "Oh, I'm not a child," and people aren't buying that little victim game, then she goes immediately into the next one.
I'm grown. I'm trying to use the bathroom.
You're grown. Act like it.
I see the bathroom. Now she needs to get to her door. Can I get to my bathroom? No. What do I gotta listen to?
No, I was blocking you.
You listen to the flight attendant who knows that you need to be in your seat at certain times. You need to not block the aisles because it's dangerous. The world does not revolve around you, okay? The world doesn't revolve around you. You're gonna sit down, stay in your seat. You know, she goes into the stay in your lane crap here. She needs to stay in her seat.
What I gotta listen to? Are you my boss?
And you know what, sure, blonde Karen probably shouldn't have butted in because the flight attendant can handle it, usually, and if not, then the air marshals will arrest her like the criminal that she is, because now, guess what, she's committing several crimes by blocking and not doing what she's told on a flight. And guess what? They're for everybody, and you don't get to just choose which rules you follow because it's 2020.
You are white privilege. You're not my boss.
You're white privilege. Sit your ass down right now. How does she have any more privilege than you? You paid the same amount of money for the ticket probably because you're in the same section.
Sit down.
You sit down. You sit down.
You're not my boss.
But she's the flight attendant, and yes, she is your boss because you agreed to all of these check boxes when you purchased the ticket. Therefore, you do as you are told. Sit down. What's next?
I need to
And you're not my boss. You're white privilege. Sit down. You don't have privilege over me.
It's not about privilege. It is about safety and rules and regulations. Sit down.
Thank you. You have privilege. No, but all of a sudden you got to go back here.
All of a sudden, yeah, do you know what her job is? Do you do her job? Yes, she does, because she has to check certain things at certain times because that is her job. Stop making her not able to do her job, which, guess what? That is a crime.
You wait for me to get to my bathroom and have respect for me like you've been.
You sit down, shut your mouth. You're going to sit down and do as you're told on a flight. If the rest of us have to, you do too. And put on your mask. Where is your mask? Where is your mask? Put on your mask.
Call them now.
Call them.
I need
Call
to get to
them.
my door.
Good. And I need.
She needs to get to the door. Because you know what? She needs to make sure that the door is closed. Probably, because you know, if you get sucked out of the plane, that's your own damn fault.
So you rate and respect people. You have white privilege, and it's.
Oh, again, I'm so proud that the flight attendant and the little blonde Karen there. I see too many times when people do, and usually they're SJWs. That the second somebody comes in, actually they're the ones who usually insert the racial stuff where it doesn't belong.
Not here. It's over with. It's 2020.
It's 2020. Yeah, you know what? And last time I checked, the rules that went into play because
historic event in history
for flights still applied in 2020. Okay? So sit down.
Wake up. You got a mask on.
Yes, I do.
So
wake up. She's got a mask on. You should have one too. Because guess what? You could be thrown off the plane for not wearing a mask like a spoiled, entitled brat. Right? Who has privilege? Who has privilege right here? Gee, I wonder.
You're confined, and you don't have white privilege anymore.
You don't have privilege anymore. Stop baiting.
From a black queen. You don't talk that you got to get to somebody else and tell them you're not.
Stop playing the victim.
You don't run me. You go to the bathroom. You shut up and stay in your lane.
Stay in your lane. You stay.
Due to technical difficulties, please stand by.
Or get off the plane. I am so tired of people who come onto planes and try and start. They think they're entitled to it. When I came back from Vegas last time, I had somebody who was calling the flight attendant a word because he felt so entitled that he could be on the phone talking to his little sister, his grandmother, his girlfriend, everybody on the planet, even after the plane was driving down the runway, was taxiing. I do not want to
prematurely expire
because some selfish, entitled piece of
human excrement
cannot do as they are told and follow the rules on a plane. I am sorry. You need to check your privilege, Queen. Check your privilege, Queen Karen.
You have nothing to do.
One queen to another, and guess what?
Listen to your mama.
My queendom actually means something. You've got to stand up and throw a temper tantrum on a plane to get any attention. Just stop. So at least she did get what she deserves, and she got hauled off the plane.
She gonna get it. They think I got so much white privilege to tell people what to.
She's the flight attendant! Are you that delusional to know that it doesn't apply? It doesn't matter. You were acting out, provoking, doing everything you could to get your butt thrown off of that plane.
She needs to understand California is a black queen.
California is, you know what, you need to understand that you do not rule the world and it has nothing to do with your color of your skin. Because now she's shifting, isn't she? Now she's playing the, well, poor me, because she was awful aggressive with that little flight attendant, but now she sees somebody, a U.S. Marshal, and it's, Where? She's being mean to me because where? Just stop. Grow up. What are you, 5 years old?
I will.
She's acting like it. Oh, now all of a sudden she's doing what she's asked.
It's funny, but she need to understand and respect the queen when she see one in her.
Well, you don't deserve respect. You don't just get to be a brat and demand respect. Sorry, the world doesn't work like that. Most people are not people who are going to bend down and wash your feet. I'm sorry. Most people are going to treat you the way they would treat anybody else. And anybody else throwing a temper tantrum on a plane is going to get treated exactly the same. You probably got off easy. Here, she got hauled off the plane.
Down to respect the queen when she see one in her face. Bow down, bitch. You gonna get it down, bitch.
Bow down. No. You bow down. You're not that special. You're not going to get special treatment for it just because boo-hoo, it's 2020. Guess what? Boo-hoo, it's 2020. How many people are out of jobs, bitch? How many people are out of jobs right now? How many people are sick? How many people? Put your mask on. Put your mask on. Come on. It's 2020 after all. Put your mask on.
Because your eyes is recessive. I got the dominant gene. I took all. I got A+.
I love it. They're just laughing at her because she's a clown. You're a clown here to abuse us. You're a clown, lady. Stop acting like a spoiled brat.
That's right. It's driving me everything. Everything. A+. You got the recessive gene. I got the dominant.
And now she's a geneticist. This woman probably works at the department store perfume counter. But now all of a sudden she's a geneticist and knows something about what's a dominant. Seriously, you're in the back of the plane because you didn't want to pay an extra $50 for the front of the plane ticket, right? You're on Spirit Airlines. I fly first class on Spirit and I am broke and poor, all right? What are you doing, lady?
The brown eyes and skin. I'm tired.
So, Karen, you got what you deserved. Are you happy now? Are you happy? And again, applause to the flight attendant and the Karen passenger who probably should not have butted in. Don't butt into these things. The flight attendant's well equipped to that, and they have the U.S. Marshal on the phone for people who throw temper tantrums like little brats. But yes, when they try to bait, it is always important that we do not take the bait. I am Mecha Random 42, and I will see you on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button, and if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.